Yo, 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 yo. What it do? It is RB22, episode 50. Great state of Texas soccer. My boy Harry, boy Jose. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Austin FC all day. How y'all doing?
I don't know about all that, but cheers.
What
Episode
was
50.
that?
You drank to it already. It's too late for you. But I'll say
I was already drinking before he started. I almost spit it out, and then it ruined all my damn camera, dude.
That's why you got green beer. That's why you got green beer, bro. You need green in your hands.
I did ask you for the beer because of all your hard work and efforts for this here. Out of respect, cheers to you. I know how hard it is to do a podcast and 50 episodes, especially with the rotating crew, and we're still looking for a fourth person from H-Town. I love Sam, but we got to get somebody with the camera.
Somebody on here at that. So, but no, other than that, yeah, it's been a grind, bro. Episode 50. I wouldn't, I have a lot of people to shout out throughout the show. I'm going to shout it out, but it's been a roller coaster, bro. At one point, I really thought about just, hey, maybe this ain't the idea, but then, I had a few people reach out, tell me, hey, dude, we need this. Texas needs this right here. So with the, help of a few, Harry covering Houston when you did, about to do it again, Jose, Dallas guy. Shout out to the crew that I had before. You guys did help me get to, about halfway, but 50, we're here. We made it. Shout out to my wife, bro. She's put up with a lot, throughout the process also. So shout out to her, my kiddos. They put up with a lot for me to do this show. So appreciate it.
They put up a lot with you without even doing the show, man.
I was going to say, they probably get more of his bad takes than we do. I mean, holy. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we're only getting what we get on the show.
That's fair. That's fair. I do want to bring on some guests real quick from the End, the North End pod.
Yes,
Shout out, boys. What's up? We got Zach and we got E. He's known as his best friend. Pappy
Surely not twins.
No.
Right?
What's going on, fellas? Congrats.
Appreciate you, bro. Episodes. Yeah, it's been a grind, bro, but we're here. And how are y'all? How was the All-Star game?
I turned it off after the first couple goals.
It was great, man. I loved it.
That was after the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, that explains the Arsenal jersey, right? Jose is currently wearing an Arsenal jersey if you're listening, but
it's hard. It's hard when it's your favorite abroad club coming and playing against MLS All-Stars. Look, if they were all Jesus Ferreira, I'd be cheering on MLS, but considering it's one FC Dallas player, when he's not on the pitch, bro, it's difficult.
One more than they deserve.
Ditto.
You can argue that.
We had Gallagher. Austin FC had Johnny Gallagher in there. Houston Dynamo had Ache, and FC Dallas had Jesus Ferreira coming right off of international duty. Has he even played a game for Dallas yet?
Nope, not since leaving.
No, right. So he's just having fun,
right
bro. Vacationing within the league, so to speak. But North End Podcast, y'all about to drop episode what? Y'all have already passed episode 50, but y'all drop.
Well, they do 2 episodes a week, dude.
Yeah. I can't. Kudos to y'all, bro.
I can barely get you here for one, let alone 2.
No, we're in the Kawhisenberg winning racks, bro. Racks.
Hey, it's summer league, man. That's money printing season, man.
Bro, crazy.
But yeah, man, we're in the secret North End Podcast bunker right now, getting ready to record episode 74. So 74. Motoring right along.
74.
You need you guys to raise your game though and go live, because I think it'd be kind of cool to banter a little bit.
I wonder. I'm like, am I missing it?
Harry's one for it too, man. I mean, he comes into every stream, and sometimes on good days and bad days,
Aries, bro. Yeah, shout out to him, bro. He came to my birthday party last year. So
hey, there you go.
Yeah. So North End Podcast, man. For those of y'all that don't know, my listeners, Text Ring of Fire. I don't think we've ever had North End Pod on, but these guys, man, they have their own podcast. Go check them out. If they're only Austin based, but they do cover a lot of Austin FC too. Kind of want to get into that. Last time we were talking on the show, Austin FC2 did play Houston Dynados. I want to get into that. That was a spanking, bro. 3-0. Shout out. I want to show y'all something. Look, this is the jersey I got.
There you go.
CJ Fodre with the first goal of the night. But he he gave Russell this jersey, bro. So
So
it's
cool.
gonna get hung
What a guy.
up.
Hey, you
I
sure
know,
you don't
right?
want to give
What-
that to Jose so that way you can change it, midstream?
Interesting.
Dude, I've seen
Yeah,
seen him
he
flip
might.
flop
He's the
kids
type.
often.
Technically different
He's the
streams, but
type.
yeah, you're right.
He's the type, bro. He's
And
the type.
CJ's on that Leagues Cup roster.
So CJ did get called up to that Leagues Cup roster. There was 6 of them. They got called up to
Mhm.
the Leagues Cup. Who was it? Do you know off the top of your head? It was
CJ, Bobo, Val,
CJ Bobo.
Damian, Micah.
Yep.
I forget the last. Check
Yes.
Toure.
Check. Check.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's the
Toure.
6. So
Yep. So I'm excited to see them play. I think we'll just get into Leagues Cup real quick, I guess. Cover that real quick. We'll get a prediction for each one of our clubs, what we think is gonna, happen with the Leagues Cup. North End's in here. So I think personally that these guys don't get a start first game. Maybe they'll come on, get some minutes. Maybe 1 or 2 get a start, right?
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how it's rotated. But we do have injury with Austin getting into that. But yeah, man, it's been tough. I'm excited to see if they get any playing time. Austin FC, I think they win the first one, win the second one, and get through. I think it's doable. Your thoughts on that, and then we'll go on to Dallas real quick.
I mean, for me, we got to win on Friday. Mazatlan is the team. 47 teams in the field. They have the worst odds to win the tournament. I got to be honest. I wish we were playing somebody a little bit better, because if we do not pick up points on Friday, Wolfout's coming right back, all that stuff. We don't take tournaments seriously, blah, blah, blah. So I think this is a must win just for the psyche of the fan base, for the team. And then Juarez is going to be a tougher challenge on paper. And we'll see where the chips fall there. But I think you win on Friday, you're probably through, barring some craziness, Mazatlan beating Juarez or something like that. So I think the team will go through. Hope we're in first, so we don't have to go out to LA and play LAFC on the road to start the knockout stage. But just getting through the group, and then whatever happens after that, I'm good with it. No more embarrassments. I just want to avoid that.
What's the vibe like down in Austin right now? I mean, you mentioned the almost like seeing ghosts, right? With cups and avoiding past feelings.
You know about that. You know about that.
I mean, bro. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like this season alone, right? How you've exited tournaments is actually kind of wild. So, I mean, what's the vibe like when you think about the fans and I don't know, trying to avoid that exact same feeling again?
Depending on what happens, the result, it'll be divided down the middle, whatever lines you were on before. I would imagine.
Marcos is gonna come out and just wolf in all day, bro. Like get on his knees and pull his pants down.
Okay.
Holy smokes, episode 50.
I'm playing. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I get carried away a little bit.
like ZG said, this is probably the worst team on paper. So getting this first one out of the way is the priority. But I mean, right now we got to get updates on Danny. Got to figure out what's going on with Seba's hammy. Got to understand what position this club is in to actually go try to make a push in this tournament here. But I'm really excited. Like I was looking at the Liga MX table earlier and just trying to learn more about these teams. And it's an exciting opportunity. Obviously, everyone knows that MLS All-Stars are getting smacked right now. And my buddy texted me about maybe competing with a EPL team in a friendly later on. But I was like, let's see how MLS fares in this Leagues Cup first. Let's see where we're at in regard. Yeah, let's see where we're at in this regard. Obviously, getting a little boost from Messi and these other players coming in, but Mexican League has been
things work out
a long time.
If things work out, Messi could end up in Austin. If things
yeah,
work
and
out,
that's I think that's probably the way on my.
Hey, we'll see.
That's probably the way I'm gonna pick it. Just
don't talk about it that much, and it may happen. So
there you go.
That's the way I like to do it. So we'll see how it goes. Dallas, man, they have Charlotte on Friday. They also got Necaxa in their group out of Liga MX.
Not a bad.
What do you think? Charlotte's a good squad, man. I think that it's gonna be, Mackenzie Gaines from Austin. He don't like Frisco. I mean Dallas. So I think the hate's gonna be there, bro. He's gonna be like, all right, bro, I'll make my boys in Austin happy.
Yeah.
And he take,
I mean,
he gets 3 points.
Maybe, bro, but like I think we're one of the few teams in the league that can't afford to like pick and choose how serious we take this tournament. Like we had dude, I could reel off the list, but 8 to 9 players legitimately out and can't play, not available. I mean, Eugene Ansa, new signing,
oh man,
he looked half decent.
I'm gonna chill on the banter then. I'm gonna chill on the bench because I don't like because when you're down, I don't want to.
It's not down. It's realistic, bro. Look. Right now, we're still on the playoff line. I'm totally cool. I'm happy. I'm good right now. Considering no Ferreira, who's scored what 70% of our goals up to this point,
80%, 90%.
I would say 90%. I'd say 70 to 80%, Harry. But him out, and then you have the amassed injuries on top of that, bro. It's just. It's the point of the season where you got to be a little realistic.
Dude, I don't want to hear it. The games are in Dallas.
Yeah, so what?
How
about this?
You can't beat
I give
Charlotte
you the same hobbled up
Frisco
roster that we have at this moment in time, and you guys can't even beat people healthy half the time. And now you don't have Driussi and Fagundes, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
I'm the one giving you shit.
We got Fagundes.
Oh, who's the other injury?
Pereira.
Yes,
so for those who don't know, a little bit of context, just to back it up, Driussi went down with precaution last game.
Oh, is that what it was?
Got subbed out, and then Danny did go out in the 6th, 7th minute with what I think could be a broken collarbone, possibly. That's looking at a month or more. So, yeah, that's a little bit of context behind that. But back into Dallas.
Yeah. But to give you context on who's scoring goals for Dallas right now, Sam Junka and Bernie Kamungo. That's who's scoring right now. That's where we're at with this team. So Harry can try to play that down as much as you want, bro. But at the end of the day, that's just where we are. We can still win. We beat LAFC 2-0 with this team.
But Jesus is back, right? Is Jesus not back?
I actually think they're gonna get Ferreira played every minute of that Gold Cup, and then he came back and played All-Star. I think he's gonna get some kind of rest. We got Ansa, Dante Sealy's back. I think we have a decent amount of attacking options.
Isn't that illegal?
We'll see.
Didn't Junka score for Seattle last week?
That was Kamungo.
No, I mean wasn't an own goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
What's up, chat? Who's in here? Y'all comment. Y'all comment some banter. I want to see what's going on.
RB, all right, so we're gonna bounce, man. We got to record the episode.
All right, appreciate y'all coming in.
Episode 74. Hey,
cheers, boys.
Hey, cheers, man.
Congratulations.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, real quick, on our way out, I can audition for being the Houston correspondent. Look, it's easy every week. If we lost, we suck. There's not a ton of hope. Hey, we got a camera. Hire us. Come on, right now.
Yes. You're hired.
That's the bare minimum. Got it.
All right, boys. Hey, appreciate it. Congrats.
Have a good one, guys.
Hey, when's the next best ball draft, dude? We got to fix some more holes.
Horrible. I heard how that went, by the way.
Y'all got to fight.
Horrible. Yeah, have a good episode, boys. See y'all later, man.
Later, boys. That's funny.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Here's my question to you guys.
Yeah.
And just to kind of touch on Houston. They play the 21st in Orlando City. Then they come home and play Santos Laguna.
They're somehow more shocking than we are. Somehow Houston has found a way to like go from top to bottom in a span of a month. Isn't that crazy?
Not really. I mean, look at Austin, bro. The way we started,
I mean, bros, it's not like y'all are tremendously better. Y'all are kind of hovering in relatively the same spot.
We're pretty much a lot better than we were at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but I still think everyone thought net positive Austin would be there. I think everybody thought you guys would be there net positive at this time of the year, just like Sporting Kansas City. I mean, Harry was saying it when they were still 1 point in 9 matches or whatever. They're going to find a way to get net positive or towards the midway point and going into playoffs. But this is just weird, bro. How many have they lost in the last month or so?
Houston lost.
Houston. They've lost 4.
Jesus.
Yeah, they've lost 4, and
boys. They were top 4 at one point. They were top 4 at one point.
And the worry.
That's how it is, bro. That's how MLS is, though. You lose 2 games, you're out of the playoffs.
Not in the East. I mean, in the West, maybe.
Right, but they're in the West.
That's what I'm saying. It's not MLS. That's just the West Conference.
To me, the issue is them losing at home because they've struggled all year on the road, but they got blown out at home against Minnesota United.
Yeah.
The game wasn't even that close. They had shots, but the shots they took, there was nothing behind them. And St. Cloud's a great goalkeeper, Dan St. Cloud. I think that's his name, DSC. He's a good goalkeeper. He's a nice young. He started for Canada in the Gold Cup for all the matches for that here. But to me, Houston, they struggle up top because when they were on their run, they got 4 or 5 PKs in a row in games, right?
They like 60% of their goals are penalty kicks.
So they were catching quite a bit of breaks. They're not catching them, and it works out. It's how the season goes. You have some positive time, you have some negative time. But I think going in, I don't think anybody had Houston as a playoff team. And, barring some changes, I don't think that they stay in the top 9. I know they're 8th, 9th right now. But barring some changes, I don't see them staying in.
Who do they get back from the Gold Cup? Don't they have Carrasquilla? Who plays for Houston? That was in the Gold Cup.
Yeah, he's probably going out, bro. Yeah, it's Carrasquilla. Yeah.
But you think he's probably gonna get sold?
I think he'll get sold, man. I mean, dude, look, check it out. They bought him last year, I think, on the loan. They loaned him. They got him on loan. They bought him, and everyone was kind of like, I don't know. Well, look at the guy now. So I think now is the time where you take advantage of that moment because, bro, yeah, cash out, bro. You have to, especially with the Gold Cup he had, bro. Like, you have to.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a hurter to Houston, but they got Achacha still. So
but
unless
they counter on that though, which is more important for Houston, trying to make the playoffs after what's been 2-3 seasons at least since they made the playoffs. When was the last time Dynamo made the
playoffs? Who cares? No, it's like
anyway.
Just kidding.
No, I think I mean
2017. Last made the playoffs in 2017.
So it's been about 5 seasons. This will be the 6th.
Let me ask you this: Do you think the MLS Cup changes anything in Houston for the fans?
It's a sign of progress, man.
Good.
A sign of progress. I mean, yes, kind of. I don't know.
You're on record saying if you make the playoffs, you're fine with that.
Yeah, I am fine with that.
As an FC Dallas fan.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
So you can't tell me
my goal is progress every year. That's what I would say, and I don't know if playoffs is even progress.
So why
for the
would that apply to Houston? Because last year they were one of the worst teams in the league.
That's what I'm saying. So they don't need playoffs to see progress. They just need progress, right? And I think that as a business with the bottom line, dude, they can't be raking in revenue from the fans in Houston. They just can't, right? So I kind of agree with RB. Like Carrasquilla. The opportunity comes to sell, you just sell them.
I don't disagree with that, but at one point, do you have to start to rebuild that bridge with the fans?
Yeah, that's true. I just don't know if this season if it'll do anything. Like it. And
let's be honest, the easiest way to do that is by winning, and having that playoff hunt if they can do it. Yeah. Now, if they think they're still too far away, and to me that's like the risk reward of. Do you keep a player and cash out, even though it may hurt your season this year, but in the future it's going to hopefully lead to more investment? But that's the other thing here. If you're a Dynamo fan, I don't think the new Dynamo ownership has built that trust, thinking that they will bring in the right players. They've got a good track history at the start, but I'm telling you, Dynamo fans. They've been burnt. They've been through this. They'll have a decent year, and then it'll regress.
Yeah, I don't know how you rebuild that trust. I just don't know if this specific situation is going to fix it. That's all that I'm saying. Is that
it's tough, man. But I mean,
it's hard not to sell them. It's just hard not.
Yeah, you want it to grow. If they can sell out, a concert, right? Anyways, if they can sell out like Guatemala, one of those games. Then why wouldn't they be able to sell out a Dynamo game?
It's what Harry's talking about. You've been burned a lot as a fan base.
It's the marketing.
No.
Right?
But
it's the marketing. But I feel what you're saying, right? I understand what you're saying. I get that, but it's so small. That's minute to what the bigger problem is, man. Because I mean, you can't tell me that many people are just like, oh, I don't want to go to this. You know, maybe they really legitimately don't know that there's a game going on that day, or
No, no, no,
it's
no, no,
going
no,
on
no, 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 no.
at the time.
Here's the problem.
I'm just saying, bro.
Here's the
Because
problem.
even here in Austin, it's the same way. Some people, oh, there's a game this weekend, because it's not like the NFL or like the Astros where it's the MLB.
That's fair.
It's
That's
not
fair.
like that.
No, 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 no,
That's
no, no.
fair.
But here's the problem that you're thinking, and all 4 of our cities have it: Houston, San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas. We have a shitload of soccer fans in our cities, but how many are actually MLS/USL supporters? There's a
very
shitload
little.
more Liga MX fans. That if it's a Liga MX
And
team, even
European.
if it's a preseason or a European, they'll shell out the money to go see that, but they won't go and support the local team. And I don't know how you get around that. I know
But
here in
it's
San
because the level
Antonio,
of play. If you look
Well-
at it, the level of play is different, right? So
it's
some could say but we have reasons to go for these clubs. Like Jose, you were in the club. Me, I was born in Austin. Harry, you're in San Antonio. You love soccer. You know, there's a reason why we follow it. But if you're watching like just soccer, like me, like the way I always did, watching it, I would watch it, and it would just be, I would be like, man, like you watch, you know, the Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and they're one touching it to each other. It look like they're playing volleyball on the field. Like, it's crazy.
I'm gonna push back on you on this.
Mhm.
I know for San Antonio, and I've listened to enough Houston podcasts. I don't know if it's the issue up in Dallas. I you know, Third Degree doesn't really touch on it, and we haven't touched on it on our side here. The marketing to the Spanish fans here. I know in San Antonio, it's non-existent. It's, you know, there's nothing on the south side of San Antonio. I know in Houston, that's a big miss that they're doing, you know, for that here, you know, as far as for the marketing to the Hispanic market. It just, there's not that outreach here. I don't know why and speaking for my club, I don't know why San Antonio doesn't do it. It's been one of my pet peeves, you know, for years on why we don't have more camps down in that area to try to bring in fans in there. And yeah, we're winning, so we're getting 7,000 fans, you know, which for us is outstanding. But you know, last year when we weren't winning, we were at 5,500. You can't tell me to help kind of bring in and continue to be able to do that. So if you do fall down from a championship level to where you still have those fans that come, the marketing, and I've heard issues in Austin, you know, especially, you know, marketing to South Austin is prime example, you know, for that here. So, you know, Jose can speak to Dallas. I don't know Dallas, you know, very well here, but I know for me, that's a huge part of it. The clubs don't do the homework to market to the Liga MX fans as well.
So Dallas,
Yep,
it's the
yep,
same
right.
issue, or it's not. That's the thing. It's not an issue. It's the same situation, but it's not a problem because it's not FC Dallas's demographic to an extent anyway. Like, if that kind of makes sense, we get we market the Hispanics for you know, for a good amount, right? But for the most part, the ones who are paying, who are footing the bill for the youth development system, really, the
Right.
you know, families of Frisco, from
Academies,
Plano, from
yeah.
Richardson, yeah, they're the ones that are the demographic, and they're built in. Like, I know when I was coming up in that youth academy, we just got free tickets for us individually. Our parents would pay, and that was the marketing. You know, you have everybody who's connected to this club and this system, and that's how you get the 20,000 fans that we need to sell out every week. So it's, you know, we don't really have to do that, but it is the same situation. I don't see a ton of it.
Sellout, right?
Well, it is sellout. I mean, it's a soccer specific stadium that sells out just about every week.
But that's why this Leagues Cup is important, and you know, at least on the MLS level, because that way you can and as much as I kind of bash MLS on certain things here, the Leagues Cup is something that to me I would like to see them have the Open Cup first half of the season, as we've kind of discussed. Leagues Cup, whether it's, you know, Liga MX and MLS or in USL League One type thing here, to where you have those, and add Nice in there. So where you have kind of like they do in England, you know, you have the one tournament the early in the year, and you have the second tournament in the second half of the year. So that way they're not, you know, commingled, and you can still have a normal schedule.
Yeah, FA and Energy Drink Cup, yeah.
Right. But to me, the Leagues Cup for MLS could be a huge boon, in trying to attract more Liga MX fans, especially Austin, Houston, and Dallas for the here if they can show that they got a proper product. And I don't think we can give up on a year one because, like you mentioned, Austin's got injury issues. Dallas is walking wounded. Houston's still trying to put together their team under the new management, so it's not the perfect scenario that you'd love to see from the Texas teams here. But for me, I would love to see all three Texas teams get out of the group stage. I think Houston has the hardest group to get out of.
Yes, they do by far.
I think Dallas, by them playing Charlotte in Dallas, FC Dallas should have a little bit of a leg up compared to if they had to go to Charlotte and play over there. I think that's a little bit different story, especially with all the injuries. But it'll be interesting.
I still think they win. So, I still think Dallas has a shot at winning this game. I think it's going to be tough.
So Dallas, do they? I guess we'll just preview this game real quick. They win. I say we win this match. Houston, do they win? Who do they play this?
Orlando.
Friday?
Orlando. City.
Orlando. Orlando.
Tough. Hey, Felipe Martin. Hey, where Felipe?
I can't
keep doubting him, bro. Hey, Felipe Martins. She's about to come through and put that punish down. But I think it'll be a good game. Good game. I say a draw between Houston and Orlando. Honestly.
So then the question is, can Houston beat? Was it Necaxa?
No, that's Dallas.
No, Dallas.
Who's Houston play?
Santos.
Yeah, Santos Laguna. Do you think Houston can beat Santos Laguna in Houston?
Nah.
And
I don't think so personally, but yeah.
I hate to say it, even though it's in Houston, it's going to be an away game for Houston. Because Santos Lagunas came here and they packed Toyota Field.
Yeah,
they travel well. They
Trust me, even in Dallas, Necaxa is going to pack out. Yeah, it's going to
be
good
atmosphere. Good atmosphere.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see it. So all right, boys.
For Houston, they have to. To me, they have to win against Orlando City on Friday night, right? I think that's the only way they advance.
Because they won't win the second one.
Yeah. Hey, Felipe was mid, bro. Be real. No, I'm not talking about the play. I'm talking about just the energy that he brings to the team, bro. Like, I feel like that's what Austin is missing. Kind of like that centerpiece that just like he spoke so many languages. You know what I mean? So, and he was kind of like a dad type figure already. Experienced in the league. So that's what I mean. Like kind of that energy. And when it's game time, he's a dog.
Like, to be fair, you guys got plenty of experience, bro. Like, if you combine your forward line together, it's like over 100 years old.
I'm saying like the camaraderie, like experience, like that brings everyone together like glue. Like last year, this year, you can see the separated, like we got cliques over here, over there. But
so I got one more question for you guys because I got two questions. One.
Yes.
We have to talk about it because Messi's there. Do you think Inter Miami gets out of the group with Cruz Azul and
no one's talking about Messi, United? Bro? No. All right, Messi. Yeah, bro. Messi scores a hat trick.
Not a hat trick. He's not scoring.
I don't think they get out of the group. I don't.
Messi scores a hat trick.
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I'm going with zero expectations. I honestly just want to see him have a good first few minutes against Cruz Azul. I don't think he's going to start. He's not going to get meaningful game time. So I think they probably lose that game.
I guess I should check that because Cruz Azul's 3 matches, 1 goal,
Messi
6 goals allowed, 0-3. So
yeah. So maybe, but I just don't think he plays like meaningful minutes. He might play like 20 minutes towards the end or something. I don't see him starting. But second game we'll see. Second game we'll see.
So this is the reference to the Felipe. Alex, shout out to Alex. He's part of Text Ring of Fire too. He helps us with the Twitter account. He used to. The boy's sleeping, but hey, not taking no shots here.
He said, RB not taking shots. That sounds weird. Anyway, go ahead, bro.
Says, man, we have a translator for the team. I'm sure. Says, give me a helper, not a dude who can speak mad languages. Baller. Oh, we need a baller. So I feel that. That's a valid point. I feel that. But if not trying to take a shot at Hector, but if we could replace Hector with Felipe, I feel like that would be some good money spent. Shout out to Alvaro too, bro. Shout out to him. Shit, he helped Tex Ring of Fire get to this point too. Helped us promote a lot of stuff. Let's see what else this fool say. RB saying Messi will score a hat trick so he can talk mess if he doesn't. I know this reverse prediction.
Bro, that's facts though. That's facts. Yeah, your team.
That's not true. That's not true, man. Look, check this out. I'm a Ronaldo fan. You know, I tweeted about this earlier, and I grew up a Ronaldo fan.
Real Madrid.
I was like in middle school. I was in like in middle school when he was at Manchester United, and then he got.
Did you have the little highlights too,
Madrid.
like, or did you? How'd you do? Did you do the socks and the vapors and everything like Cristiano back in the day?
No.
Come on, bro, don't lie.
I was RB22, bro. I was myself. I wasn't CR7. I was RB22. You know,
you saw a lot of those kids pop up right around that time. You know, they were just popping up on the field like, oh, okay, it's little Cristiano.
Yeah, not at all. Nope, that wasn't me. But okay, so my 20s grew up watching him, and I would, you know how the Messi Ronaldo debates go, you know. They're nonstop, bro. Nonstop. At this point, not no more.
They're also pointless. They're pointless though.
They're pointless. But you know how they used to go, right?
Yeah.
So, bro, once he won the World Cup, I was like, damn, like, you know, like there's no way. So yeah, he says RB. Says RB talks about Ronaldo like he texts the man daily. Like, bro, chill.
Like they're friends, like they have a high school reunion coming up.
Hey, how do y'all not know we don't, bro?
Oh, okay.
How do y'all not, bro? How do y'all not know?
But anyway, yes, the rivalries. Remember?
Yes. So, yeah, all that stuff, man. So Messi, watching him, bro, the World Cup, the way he handled his team in the World Cup, the way Ronaldo, everything that went down before the World Cup, everything, bro. Just I was like, man, bro, like Ronaldo, he's just. I mean, Messi's just like there's no debate no more, bro. In my opinion, there's no dispute. Like, and then with the comments that Ronaldo came out with saying that the Saudi League is like growing because of him and all that. Like you said on some comments, if it weren't for the money, they wouldn't be going. That's life-changing money.
It's the China League,
generational life-changing money. You know,
the funny part was when he pissed on Juventus in the process of it. I thought that was hilarious when he
I was
people, dead before I came to the league.
More people watch MLS than the Saudi Arabian league.
I mean, it's fair. It depends on how you look at it. To be honest, there's not a direct comparison. I mean, the Saudi league is significantly smaller than Major League Soccer.
Say that, and to me, it was a dig at Messi because all the eyes are on Messi right now, and it's like, who's watching me now? Like I didn't get this y'all didn't receive me this way. You know, y'all are receiving Messi like this, and I feel like that's where the dig came from.
Because Messi's going out the quote unquote hero. I say going out because he's falling out of European soccer like Ronaldo did, and Ronaldo's going out the villain, or should I say, is getting pushed out like the villain.
Yeah,
and
Ronaldo was off the weed with his comments. Stephen A. Smith voice.
That was good.
Ronaldo's big mad right now. Alvaro, yeah, Messi winning the World Cup stamped it. Yeah, for sure.
But Ronaldo didn't really have a chance. Well, he didn't really have a chance.
He's a legacy player. He's a legacy player.
But to come to the United States because of an incident in Nevada, an alleged incident in Nevada, isn't that why he doesn't come to the States though?
No. I heard the deal. There was an offer from Sporting Kansas City.
Well, I think they own his rights, but.
That'd be crazy, though. You imagine he just lands outside of Kansas City from Europe, dude. The walk off the plane's got to be terrible, bro. Just like this is what is this? In a world where Ronaldo signs with Sporting Kansas City, like the offer he got whenever he was debating,
he's gonna be like this, bro. His face can be like this.
All right,
take me back.
So,
take me back.
Since we're on the Messi subject, and.
You started the Messi subject. What you mean? You with your two questions?
Well, we didn't. I skipped the second one of who do you thought was going to win because we went to Messi directly. How is Miami being able to do all these moves?
Oof,
that's easy.
Alvaro.
That's the easiest question. You already know the answer.
Well, we know MLS is allowing it.
Break the rules.
Yeah. You don't do it for everybody. You do it for the right people. The people who unlock these. Treasures of cash and market share and
What's the record? Do you
marketing
guys know what the
ability,
record
yeah.
is? The record signing is for MLS? It's
do
like
not
what, like
know.
15, 20,000, 20 million?
I'd
Or
be
not
curious to
even
know
that high?
who that
It's not even that
transfer is.
high. It's not
I
even
don't
that
think so. I
high.
think the highest
But his-
outgoing might be Pepe for with
Okay,
18
so
million.
Messi and that perception right there, Messi's about to get 50 to 60 million a year. That's his deal.
But no. That's not
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah, yeah,
MLS.
yeah.
That's from other stuff.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
that's just
matter.
revenue. He's just saying it's revenue, like from
But
the
yeah,
deal
it's the
itself.
deal.
And it's not his
the
contract because
deal.
MLS can't pay a contract like that. But I'm saying,
No,
like,
But
yeah,
yeah, it's like, who wouldn't come here for
and
that?
for free, no transfer fee. So like, I don't know. There's man. By the way, Inter Miami might be my second favorite team. Everybody, I'm gonna say this in
God.
chat right now, guys.
He already has the
Plastic.
jersey.
I already have a Messi jersey.
He
and
already has the
I'm
fucking
already
jersey.
ordering a black
Plastico.
Boosie jersey. So it's gonna be amazing, bro.
Plastic, bro.
And I tell you what, man, I might get. I don't know if I'm gonna get Jordy. We'll see. We'll
Miami's
see.
books
I'm
are cooked.
debating
Like
it.
Gordon Ramsay's had them in his hands.
You know you will.
MLS is doing what technically
Shit.
its best interests are, and acting accordingly. Right? Historically, they're a short term, or short sighted when it comes to revenue, and so they're going to take the opportunity now, bend the rules a little bit, do what they got to do. I also think it paves the way for other stuff to change. By the way, I do think that long term is probably
That's the only way that's the only way that this pays off is if they do loosen the financial rules.
Yeah.
I'm not an MLS guy, but I think it's total BS.
Yeah, you are. You're an Austin guy, bro.
Fuck
She's
you.
talking
I'm
about
an Austin guy, dude.
capping on the show.
But I mean, but you.
How about I cover Houston and you cover
You do
Austin?
care a lot about how the league is structured. You care a lot about what the fans think of the league, and I do too. I do think it will pave the way
The
for change.
perception is, to me, the perception, and I David, who's a MLS fanboy that somehow says he's a fan of San Antonio FC. I'll believe it when I see it, and we all know who he is. The MLS fanboy. It's like, no, hey, everything's by the books. Everything can't be by the books for what they're trying to do.
Not anymore.
It can't.
Not anymore. Like that.
Said
There
I
was a
ordered-
point where that stopped. Not anymore. Like that.
Read that
Those days
comment,
are over.
Jose.
And they kind of did it with LAFC. Do it. They've done it with LA Galaxy.
I like that.
So MLS has a history of it, and as somebody, I've come to terms with my relationship with MLS at the club level. I enjoy all the clubs because I think it's a great league, and like I said, I see a lot of potential in it. For it here, even though it's sort of, I dislike the MLS front office and how it operates. For me personally, if they got rid of Garber, I think, and I think the perception of MLS would improve dramatically, just because Garber's name is just so he's just a villain, for anybody that's outside of MLS.
Yeah, no salary cap. Open it up, Alvaro says.
Well, I don't even know just what you could have a salary cap, but get rid of the
TAM
Gam.
Yeah, the TAM Gam BS needs to go away.
DP22.
Well,
that's
the only way that I'm able to have this show, because if it wasn't for Gam, I don't know how I'd pay for it. So All right, so it says I didn't watch.
You're losing it in the freaking best ball to
the best ball. I know, bro. That best ball with the North End. We need Jose in that thing next year too. We need Jose in there.
We should have replaced the Dallas goalkeepers, who we should have done here, but
So let's get into some MLS play, guys. Some MLS guys. We've rambled long enough about the Messi. Hey, welcome Messi. I watched it. It was horrible production, horrible, but it was cool to see Messi. I just feel like it could have been. I wanted to feel it, bro. Like I wanted to feel like emotional. Like when I watch stuff like that, like I get like I feel it, bro. That one. I was kind of like lost. I was like, man.
To be fair, it got rained out. I mean, like, how much could they really do?
But the audio is like.
I'm not surprised. It was still raining while the event was going on. I was like, bro, it's just let's see him in the kit. Let's hear him talk for a second, and let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Alex saying that he didn't help draft the best ball draft, bro. Yeah, you were there. You weren't hacked. Promise you weren't hacked. So there's 11 weeks in MLS play left, guys. 11 weeks. Hard to believe. Coming by so fast, man. Every Texas team.
It's not
playing
hard when you cram all
playoff
the
fight.
games at the beginning of the season, so you cram it. You can cram it.
But
Take a month off
it
for
was
the Leagues Cup.
February when it started, and it's July already, about to be August. Like, dude, that's a while. 6 months. I mean,
No, I got you.
it's crazy how it skips. But all right, so check this out. If MLS season ended today, Dallas would host Houston in a 1-game play-in match. How excited would you be if that would happen? They're playing Dallas. What do you think? Would you be excited? And what do you think the result would be? Give that one to you, Jose.
2-0 Dallas. Yeah, I think so. I think on the road, Houston, I'm not scared of at all. Like, at all. Just no part of that team scares me. If they somehow get rid of Garaskia before then, right? If that happens, if the sale takes place, then, I mean, it's Ache and his old ass against, hopefully, a revived team, right? A team who has Paxton Pomacall back, Jesus Ferreira scoring goals, who has Eugene Ansa, kind of settled in, who has Sealy doing things. I mean, I don't know. I think if we can still be in the playoff hunt, even if it is at the line, 8 or 9, when that time of the year comes, I feel a whole lot better. And I'm not scared of Houston. Even with our team now, actually, at home, I'm not scared of Houston, if we're being honest.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I mean, I'm not. Their fans, though, they kind of gave me on edge, bro.
Beginning of the season, Houston could actually set up shop and stop people from scoring decently. Like, beginning of the season, Houston, I actually that would have been a good test, I think, for Dallas. But now, I don't know.
Yeah.
So here's a question for you: Minnesota United, Sporting Kansas City, Timbers, LA Galaxy. Do any of those teams scare you if they finish 9 or 8?
Galaxy, maybe. They're looking better.
Galaxy.
No, they're looking better. They have the random 3-0s every now and then. Don't get me wrong, but like,
honestly, right now, at this point of right now,
Sporting Kansas City would also scare me a little bit.
I don't think any team really would scare me right now.
All right, can we just not do the Austin FC delusional fan BS? Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I know you've had like a beer or two, bro. And you're like, I'm bulletproof. Our team is better than everybody in the world. But
no, bro.
But at this moment,
what I'm
like,
saying, what I'm referring to, not my team. I'm referring to the other teams. That's what I'm referring to, not my team personally. Like, my team, I'm not saying my team's gonna go whoop everyone's butt. I'm saying, like,
you don't think
you
lose
Danny and
United
you're not scared of any team.
The other teams are losing games right now, though. So it's like it's open season at this point right now. It's up and down, up and down.
You realize between
I think I'm more. If I would to be scared of any team, it would probably be St. Louis because they've done it to us already.
Between 5th and 12th is 6 points. 2 matches.
Yeah, it's open.
But that's not
the whole thing.
I know though. If the whole thing is open, then we're going to rely upon the version of Austin we've seen for majority of the season, right? An up and down, unpredictable team that really doesn't have a tried and true identity and system, that's relying upon its individual talent when push comes to shove. That's what I'm saying.
Like, we're not to Austin yet. We'll wait for that.
That's what I'm saying. But you're pretty confident, so I'm a little thrown off by that. But
yeah, I don't see the confidence.
I guess. I think what I'm trying to get at is the other teams, not too confident in my squad.
I think Minnesota United's got better. I think
they've gotten better.
Kansas City's
Kansas City
better.
has definitely gotten better.
But just watching my team play these teams, I feel like it could go either way. That's how I feel, and that's just my opinion.
But that's not to me. I think we all agree Houston's going to drop. So the question is out of those teams,
but are they?
It's
MLS, bro. Like, that's what we thought. We thought we were like cooked. We thought we were done for the season. Bro.
But if that's the logic, that you can literally question everything you know at the season so far. If that's the logic we're using, I kind of agree with Harry that like you don't want to be spiraling downward heading into August. Like, you just don't. I don't. Yeah, I think you want to be on the bounce up, right? So I agree.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's probably likely that they'll go down.
But I've seen like RSL, for instance, my first season watching MLS, RSL, they snuck in on decision day.
Who might actually come back this season, by the way.
But I'm saying they snuck in, and what'd they do?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd they make it? How far did they make it? To the conference final. That's
when was this? Was the Raimondo years? When was this?
This was our first year, Austin FC's first year.
Oh, my bad.
So 3 years.
Talk about a memory you had.
Yeah, Come on, Austin fans have been following soccer for a year or two, man. That's
My
it.
bad. I thought you were bringing up a
Soccer?
memory you had of
Hey,
RSL.
bro. So that's a little
coming back.
disrespectful. All right. So that's the last time you're gonna do that to me. Nah.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're the
but-
one that just said, "Hey, I've only
Bro,
been
I've been
following
playing soccer
MLS
since I was
since
four.
this is what Austin's third year. That means you've
wanna
been
know how- I
following the
wanna know how
league for
many years
3
he played.
years.
That's why I got
You
thrown
are
off.
you are one of those fans we were talking about earlier. Of hey, how can we get these people that don't follow MLS? You are one of those people.
But they're everywhere,
Yeah.
though. But to
Right,
be fair, they're everywhere.
Right, you dude.
No, I
that's
am.
why I said that. But that's why I said that though, because I didn't follow the MLS until I had a reason to, bro. That's
No, I
what I'm
got you.
trying to get at. Is that like a lot of these people, they either like soccer, the club is in their city or something, or that's only. Other than that, the Americans they watch European soccer, bro. I don't know. It's just the way it is. It's the way,
Or Liga MX.
and I don't know why, huh?
Or Liga MX. Liga
Right,
MX
but
is,
it's not.
Liga
You don't see
MX
people
is the
out of
most popular.
Temple that are like, oh man, Dallas is my favorite team in the
No,
world.
I got you.
You know, like you don't see that. There's Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester
of
United.
America.
Right. It's not MLS. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
that's a lot of people.
that's just what I'm trying to get at.
Even on this show, guys, I mean, like everybody knows, I talk about it all the time. Dallas is not my favorite team in the world. They're my favorite Major League
Look,
Soccer
all
team.
rose with me, bro. If Austin FC shows up to play, no one scares me. But well, the context of that, bro. So we're talking about MLS, right? Let's get into Austin. Like we're talking about the injuries.
This is the Wolf In guy, right? Okay, go ahead.
No, Alvaro's wolf out, I think.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
think
jump
he's
back
wolf
and
out.
forth, bro. I
I
get
don't know.
confused. Okay, go ahead. You're good.
No, it's not. It's not we. It's not
Okay.
we. It's not we. It's not we.
Dude, you flipped more than a fish coming out of the water, man.
Bro, don't give me that, Harry, because you're wolf in, wolf out every week too.
I'm always wolf out, dude.
I'm Wolf
dude,
In personally. I'm
yeah.
Wolf In.
Oh shit! These guys are having a blast on the comments over here. Alvaro, Adis, and Alex, shout out! Y'all come and check us out. But
why do you
MLS is boo boo.
Why do you think Austin's formidable at home?
At home?
Just because of the heat?
Look, I was gonna get into that. So look, checking out the injuries and all that. Jose makes a good point, because I do need to remember about those things. MLS plays taking a rest. And that's one of the questions that our guy Brad sent us. He said, do you take Leagues Cup seriously? As an Austin FC guy, with the injuries that we have, calling up the Austin FC 2 guys, I say you use them. Whether it's the second game, you win the first game, right? Up your odds in the Leagues Cup. You win the first match, you're obviously, doing well. You don't want to get a tie or a loss. Second match, that's when you start some of these 2 guys. That's when they get the better playing time. That's when you get confident. Yes, Harry. Because look, Open Cup, we shit the bed. CONCACAF Champions League, same thing, bro.
Worse, actually. Way worse.
Worse. Exactly.
You lost an MLS team in the Open Cup.
Bro, Driussi went to Vancouver and played like 60-something minutes on turf and then got pulled off. And it didn't make no sense to me why he didn't go to the Dominican Republic and play 60 minutes. Same thing as what he did in Vancouver. You're talking about flight and travel time. Isn't Vancouver pretty far from, about the same thing as Dominican Republic, if not closer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, like, we have to go out there and it's got to have to be experimental, bro. Because the second game, first game, I say we have to go out there with our strongest lineup that is available and get this win. If I see Tarek on the starting lineup, bro, I'm not even gonna I'm gonna walk out the stadium.
I'm gonna walk out the stadium. No, you're not.
Tarek's not on the League Cup roster though.
He is. Nah, I saw something about him being on there. Is he not?
Somebody said he wasn't. So
I don't know. Bro.
Either way,
y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but
no, I mean you're talking. Look, I think anytime a trophy's up for grabs, you go for it, right? But at the same time,
to me, it's
I'm not saying that we're gonna go for it, but I say we rest our guys. Are strong. Like Driussi, don't even play him, bro.
I think you already know what Wolf's gonna do. He's already shown what he does in cups up to this point.
But he does that kind of stuff. He won't play Driussi. He'll do that. He'll do that at least.
Where did he do it against Violetta in the first leg?
He rested him. He didn't even take him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even
Okay.
take him.
And then the Open
And
Cup.
he took Rigoni and didn't play
how did the
Rigoni.
lineup look against the Fire in the Open Cup?
I can't even remember, but I think Driussi started. No, I think he was hurt. He was hurt.
Yeah, I think a lot of Austin fans are
I think
speculating on the
that game.
timeline.
I think that game was more of on the players than Wolf. I think I can't remember.
But at the end of the day, I think a lot of players are a lot of fans are speculating about what Wolf will do, what lineup you'll see, whether he'll take it seriously or not. I think at the end of the day, he's already shown his hand, right? You get 2 other cup competitions this season where he's, in my opinion, I think he's usually taking the route of resting them. But who knows? Maybe he learned.
That's embarrassing, Irby. A San Antonio fan knows your damn roster more than you do.
So you're an Austin fan.
He's saying that Addis is a San Antonio fan.
Mm.
Oh no, you're saying that you're a San Antonio fan.
I am. Obviously,
Look,
we're in a star.
Nah, there was a chat I was checking out earlier, and they were saying that he was on it. I don't know. I read it real quick. So, but shit, could you imagine? That would be some kind of stuff that we would expect though in this kind of situation, bro. That's what I was, like. So we have to put a lineup that's gonna win.
Here's how I would do it. We all say that the Austin's playing the worst team at home first, right? I would start with the weaker lineup at that one. If you need to make adjustments, you bring adjustments in the second half, but you're hoping with the crowd behind you, you still got a deep enough roster, I think.
You should be able to win.
Should be able to do it. You save your best lineup to go against Juarez because that's the one that really matters in this bracket here. Because if you lose, then you go to LAFC. Whereas opposed to if you win, you stay at home and continue hopefully the easier path. To me, that's how I would play this here. If I was coaching, coaching Austin. But to me, I saw Saudi Arabia for Division III is offering coaches $5 million. So maybe I'll work on my license and head over there. So.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect from Austin, but by the looks of who he brought into the roster, it's going to be a young lineup.
Yeah, young lineup. So no MLS play. We did, catch a little bit of I don't know about form, but we had some matches in MLS play. Austin FC. We had Vancouver on Wednesday of last week, and we had Sporting KC on Saturday. We lost to Vancouver 2-1, and we won against Sporting KC 2-1. We did lose players on that Saturday match. Like I said, Driussi. Like I said, we rest Driussi, bro. He has the SSI on his back, and so does the GOAT. So that's our Argentine. That's our SSI. You know what I'm saying? Driussi, I think it's it's Messi. Driussi. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Same level? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I'm just saying, Messi's never been in competition for MVP. I'm just saying, bro. But hey, I'm not the one for those arguments.
A single good season
this year, right?
A single good season by Driussi. But yes, go ahead.
He's winning Open Cup. He's winning, whatever Leagues Cup here. He's winning somehow. MLS is going to get him to where
could you imagine, bro?
Makes the playoffs and then
he just comes in and dunks on the league. Oh man, that'd be amazing. That would
actually be the worst thing. That would be the worst
thing
for the league.
Imagine Messi shows up. Okay, he has the Leagues Cup. Gets out. Shiny. Shutouts. Takes that in August. They have the Open Cup play. They imagine they get through the next round. They're in the final. They're in the final. He wins that. Says Saudi offered one of RB's Lone Star kids $12.7 million.
He's not lying. They're paying everybody.
Oh shit. Hey, but Alex, he can't even make the starting lineup. So my boy Alex plays UPSL since he wanted to be clowning. Since my guy wanted to be clowning. And my guy,
he plays Gulf Coast Premier League.
He's the guy with the pH pads, making sure all the water's good and all that kind of stuff.
Speaking of that, Central Texas Lobos made the playoffs.
Yeah,
Bob Shelton Stadium.
Well, Alex was in. He was doing. What were you doing, Alex? You're doing a European tour while they were working out here, getting into playoffs. Nah,
he was getting scouted.
We're still waiting for that Saudi money. He said UPSL for fall, Harry. But Alex knows that I mess with him, man. He knows that I'm fucking with him. So that's what we do. That's what we do in the chat all day. Even Jose and Harry, you guys don't see what we talk about really. We're always dogging each other. That's I think if you can do that and it not get personal and you don't take it personal, I think that's the kind of healthy banter that we're trying to create here, which what we have, 50 episodes in.
Yes, sir.
But so like I said, the injuries, man, with Austin, we got to get past them. I think Danny has a broken collarbone. I think that may be a month or two. Hopefully, it's not that bad. Hopefully, it's because no one has said anything. I'm hoping that it's not that bad, that it maybe it's just a bruised shoulder like they said it was, but that's kind of, just letting everyone kind of ease down. Oh, it's just a bruised shoulder. you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So
it's a deep bruise. It's going to be a few months.
Yeah, so getting past Austin, getting past the Austin FC. Shout out to everyone. I that's what I wanted to do. I wrote a little list of all the guests that we've had, all the Austin FC community that we've had. We've had some good ones on here. We had Jeremiah come on. He's the PA announcer for Austin FC. So he's always a go. That's my man right there. He's Golden Boy. He'd be doing all those world titles and stuff. Whoa, what happened? Where do we go?
Made you the star of the show because.
Okay, I'm the star of the show. Hey, shout out everybody, and we are Austin
FC. Hey, we're promoting the entire Austin FC community,
Austin
so
FC.
we'll let you have it.
This is the lineup right here. This is who made the lineup. So Jeremiah, we are Austin TV, specifically Hernan, Bali, Primo, B, all the guys, Danny Bands, Neftali. Got to shout him out because he came on the show. I don't know if he's still with him, but salute everyone. And then Gaku came on. We had Oak Front, Toke Front. So Oak Front and Toke Front. So I don't know if they're related or not, but maybe Andrew Weeby, bro. What a shout! What a shout, Andrew Weeby, dude. He came on, showed some love. So you can't knock that one. CJ Fodre, hey, my boy C, appreciate you coming on the show when you did. Everyone's like, I don't know about you. We got nah, bro. I saw it from the first time. So shout out CJ, appreciate everything you do, bro. You make my son you're like one of his favorite players, bro. So appreciate everything you do for us, bro. LAF Sin Filtro. Y'all came on. Y'all came through, showed love too. When we played y'all last year, we were first and second, going back and forth. That was fun. That was a good little rivalry. Of course, y'all too, bro. Jose and Harry. Appreciate everything y'all do for the show, man. Wouldn't be Text Ring of Fire without y'all boys. Y'all bring the knowledge. Y'all bring the drama. Y'all bring the debates. Y'all bring everything, bro. Like all the flavor. Like I love this, bro. I love what we got going on. And then Sam, bro, when he is here, got to shout out my boy. He isn't here, but, he does help on the show. So Marcos, Alex, really shouted out Alex, and then Brad, the topic guy, and Sunshine. Alvaro, you too, bro.
Alvaro goes, damn, I'm crying, bro.
So, yeah, Alvaro.
Let's be real. A lot of people are drama on the show or RB and Harry. I'm just here to eat my popcorn.
You're here to egg on the drama.
That's because your team is so boring, dude.
It is. Yeah. It's okay though. I'm okay with it. You know what, man? Most years we're a pretty vanilla team.
Jose's like, dude, I don't care about your team. He'll be on stream, right? And I'll go start commenting. And I'll put something about Austin. He's like, I don't give a damn about your team. Like your team, dude, I could care less.
Facts, about how bro. I don't give two shits
right,
about Austin.
Right. Okay.
Facts,
so then
bro.
the results came out of CONCACAF. And they were ranked. And, and they didn't rank Austin FC. Who comes and tells me? Who?
Bro, you know what's crazy? I was mentioning this to Javi, bro. I was mentioning this to Javi. This is so fucking funny. Guys, if you haven't seen, go check CONCACAF, okay? Official CONCACAF rankings. Austin FC didn't even break into, what was it, top 50? I thought it was hilarious, bro.
We're number 0. We're 0, bro. That's why. Like, we're too good.
Or just never heard of you, not good enough to rank. I mean, either way, just nowhere near.
Bro, it's wrong because we were in the competition, bro.
Now
I will in the competition.
I know that's kind of messed up, but I also think it reinforces my point. I think 3 seasons in, bro, it's hard to take y'all seriously. Fan base chirps a lot. That's okay. I'm here doing my thing. But
Houston was
9
ranked.
of 9 of 10 teams. Yeah, Houston was ranked. 9 of 10 teams in the top 10 were Liga MX teams. So that all should give you, I guess, a sense of maybe where that rivalry between Major League Soccer and
3 of the
Liga
top
MX is.
15 are MLS.
Yeah.
Want to go even further?
Yeah.
Did
That's pretty
LAFC
good,
get
though.
outside
Hey,
the top
you
10?
can't knock it. You can't knock it.
Yeah,
All right, so
LAFC
Alex
was
says
11.
RB is the
Yeah.
guy at the Grammys who gives a 30-minute
Sounders
speech.
were
Cut the man
15th.
off. You see why I dog on my boy? You see why I dog on my bench player right here? My dude sits on the bench and sends comments.
Conspiracy, Harry hacked them and made the rank. No, dude. I think the rankings are bullshit, dude. I do.
I just think it's hilarious. I was just looking for all
He's
the
bullshit because he
teams.
wants Austin to be in there, right, Harry?
You are kind of an Austin FC fan, Aaron.
I am not. But how do you have FC Juarez at 29?
That I don't know. Some of the Liga MX teams, I was like, dude, there's no way they're all this good. There's no way they're all this good. We would have seen deeper runs in the CCL if that was the case. But
Yeah.
I'm just upset because there's no USL teams in there personally. You know, San Antonio
All
FC.
right, give it
We're
to me.
better
Give it
than
to me,
I believe we beat
Dallas.
Austin. That's why you're not in the ranking because you lost to San Antonio.
I was gonna say it makes you
Bro,
feel
who-
better that the smallest Texas team didn't make it into the rankings either, so it's fun.
Ooh, All right, bro. Go ahead with your Dallas. Go ahead with your Dallas, bro. Let's get through Dallas real quick.
I mean, look,
Who do
I'll
we
touch
have
on
this past week? Oh, you had a good break.
Yeah,
no? Or-
we had a good break. I mean, look, Dallas has just been so up and down, bro. Win, loss. That's been our trajectory. I think we lost 2 out of the last 3 games now. But bro, with where we are, with like I said, I'm not going to harp on the same tired tune over and over again. We're banged up. The minute our top goal scorer has been out the last month, but we get him back. I'm excited to have goals again. Prior to this next match in the Leagues Cup, I didn't know where goals are going to come from. I don't know if it's going to be Obrian. I don't know if it's going to be Kamungo, which it turns out he is our leading goal scorer in the absence of Ferreira, which doesn't that scare the shit out of you if you're an FC Dallas fan? Is like that guy really is kind of our leading attacker at the moment. But we've signed some players. They've come in. I still think we have, if we're talking about making predictions for Leagues Cup coming up this weekend, I still think we have a good enough team to compete for sure. So I agree with Harry. I'm not as bullish on it. I do think that we are going to be missing our players. That injuries will hurt us, but we should beat Charlotte at home, and we should beat Necaxa at home on Tuesday. I firmly believe it. We should, at a minimum, draw and win to advance. So that is my prediction. But from these past games coming up, I don't even want to talk about them anymore, bro, to be honest. We haven't had our best players.
I disagree
It's been a rough
with
fucking
you.
month. On what front?
That draw in Seattle, that point is a huge point to be able to
It's a huge point, but did you watch the flow of the game?
It doesn't matter. They got
It does.
point.
It does to me though. Like I don't look at the games.
Dude, you're
as
the guy that
just the
says
result.
just make the playoffs. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm the guy that says you shouldn't be upset if that ends up being the case. One team lifts MLS Cup at the end of every season, right? And to let that be the expectation, I just don't think it's unrealistic. With
But
that said,
going
though,
to Seattle with the injuries,
Bro,
that
when
guys
you started
have,
the league, there was 10 teams,
mhm,
not 29.
yeah, I hear you, bro. But what I'm
saying,
but
they
all I'm
also
saying,
did what the
I see
the
what Harry's
35
trying to
point-
say about the Seattle game. Yes, it's cool.
It's a huge point.
We stole it. We stole that point. But I
You
can't
need that
take
point in the season, though.
but I can't take any of that with me into the next match, Harry. I can't. We did not look that good. We didn't look great, right? We didn't play well. They dominated most of the game, created most of the chances. It pissed me off that Jordan Morris was able to come back and play a few minutes
Get
for
the
Seattle,
violin
and
out,
Ferreira can't do that, right? But it is what it is. We stole the point. We're still in the playoff race. I'm happy that we are.
Chivas winning the Leagues Cup. Aren't
But
you a
how,
Chivas?
how we
Aren't you-
play is equally as important, in my opinion, as the result.
Yeah.
So we do have to touch up on the Gold Cup. Mexico did win it. U.S. was
Damn.
out against Panama, which I think is a good thing for CONCACAF. It wasn't just Mexico versus USA, for the final here. Panama, I think, showed well in the final for it here. So I think for CONCACAF overall, it was good. I think for
They need more
Mexican
clubs,
fans
bro.
to be
I
able
mean, they
to
need
win a
more
title.
teams.
Huh?
Like it's so boring, bro. Like they need better team. Like
No, they need
Like,
to play
invite
outside
other
the United
countries.
States.
Believe it or not, bro, this is honestly, it was a better tournament
It
than
was,
than
it
in
was,
some
but,
recent
like,
ones.
still,
All
bro,
I'm
like,
saying, the quality's
dude,
gotten better.
imagine though. Like, think about it. How long have we been watching this same damn tournament where it's Mexico and
I
United
don't know,
States,
bro.
bro?
Cuba,
Why is it every
Martinique,
2 years?
yeah.
Why is it every 2 years?
Because CONCACAF's weird, man. They got to stay relevant, and if you do it every 40 years, they're not going to know what tournament we're actually talking about. But
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that it's gotten better, bro. I remember watching the 2013 Gold Cup final. Like it's night and day. Like the fact that Panama was this good actually was pretty eye opening for me.
But I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
it
a
is.
positive. I think for the summer tournaments for CONCACAF, the U.S. winning the first one against Mexico, Mexico winning the second one against Panama. I think for CONCACAF, they have to be extremely happy with how their two tournaments for the summer worked out. And then I think this sets up for a big next summer, right? With
Copa America,
different tournaments
yeah.
that will also be stateside, I believe.
That one's gonna be massive. That's
gonna be
huge.
telling.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really telling for everyone, for
'Cause
Mexico,
that's not
Canada,
CONCACAF.
and USA.
Those are teams that know how to grind out results, I think. And
Are they all in it?
nations
Who's all in it? Are they all in it, or just?
I think it's the typical Copa America nations. I did hear that there were going to be more invitees, like we had Qatar for the Gold Cup. There's going to be more of those. So I don't know who they plan
So
to
it's
invite.
US for sure, right? And then
I think so.
Well,
Yeah.
it's U.S., Mexico.
Mhm.
And I
Or
think
is
there's
it,
going to
is
be
it Canada?
5 or 6 CONCACAF teams.
Yeah, it's supposed to level the playing field a little bit, but either way, no matter what, the top of CONMEBOL is way
So is
scarier.
USA
Obviously,
getting cocky? They can't say their A team is best when they don't play their A team. Well, they played it in the Nations League, right?
people
Yeah,
debate this
well-
all the time. I mean, I think like we gained nothing from the roster that we sent. In my opinion, we didn't gain anything.
What was that? Well, I don't know about that.
Who did you learn about as a player from this tournament?
I think you learned about quite a few players that aren't up to the level for the MLS side here.
Did it just reinforce your opinion on them already? I don't think we actually like learned anything.
But nobody stepped up though. That's the actually
because
I
of
won't
the
say nobody, because there
competition.
were 1 or 2 that stepped up, but
the level of competition when you're beating St. Kitts 6-0, when you're beating Trinidad as bad as you were. I mean, the draw against Jamaica, sure, but like it's a team of MLS talent. I mean, we kind of know what we already knew. I think if you want to learn something, take a U23 team.
But for Mexico, did they? I know they won the title, but did they really learn anything?
Honestly, Mexico was down so bad. Entirely different scenarios. They just needed something to get them out. Like they're down so bad. Yeah, positive. Just something to write home about, so that people aren't up in pitchforks, at the federation trying to get the whole thing overturned.
Yeah.
Oasis can't score against good teams. Come on, dude. He scored a hell of a goal.
Oasis can't score against good teams. Shouldn't be in a team in the A team. I don't know about that.
I think he's America's third best, striker at the moment, right? I would say,
fourth, yeah.
It's just depending on. If
I have him above Sargent.
Some people have Sargent above him too. For me, it's like it's your preference. But I think the top two
who's your
first?
Who's your three? Who's your three?
Balogun, Pepe, and then Ferreira for me. Sargent
Pepe?
To me is,
you said Pepe number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Pepe. I was gonna say, honestly, bro. Hey, hot take. Pepe
to me, what is Sargent
Pepe
shown?
number 1, bro.
I know he plays in Europe, but what has he shown on the U.S. men's national team?
Not much,
Pepe's
but that's his pedigree.
Bro.
Is that he still does score goals in Europe, and that counts for something.
Yeah, right. But who, for Balogun or Pepe?
No. I would say, like the third spot's between Sargent and Ferreira for me.
Yeah,
it
top
really
two,
just
the top
depends.
2 are set. The top 2 are set.
It really just depends on who
barring
you
a huge step up, from Ferreira or Sargent. And Sargent has the capability.
Yeah.
They're both young enough, but to me, they haven't proved it. Through here.
Ferreira just needs to go to a smaller, non-top 5 European league. He has to go to Portugal. He needs to go to Holland. He needs to have some experience against better competition. And then maybe he's challenging Pepe for that number 2 spot if he can, kind of increase his technical ability. Right now, I mean, we watched against the Arsenal in the MLS All-Star game. Like, I don't know. He looks a step behind elite European competition. I just think he needs to bridge that gap a little bit, close the skill gap a little bit, and then we'll be talking about what things does he have that Pepe doesn't have, right? And that's how you start kind of working your way up the food chain.
But I do think he does play. He does have a role within the U.S. men's national team. just for what he does bring, because he does, to me, with the runs he makes, the off the ball stuff, you need players like that on a roster, and he gets goals. And I know we talk crap saying, hey, it's not against the elite teams, but if it was so easy to score hat tricks against the minnows, why doesn't it happen more often? It doesn't. He took advantage of his opportunities, and because he wasn't playing with, to me, the thing that he doesn't get credit for, he wasn't playing with the best U.S. men's national team around him as well. So that goes into that equation.
I also think he's an out and out striker, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's like a center forward of some kind, a forward of some kind. But I don't even know if anyone's gotten peak Ferreira out, in my opinion. I don't think he's a traditional 9. I would take Balogun over Ferreira all day, every day. His movement, his ability to break away from the back line.
And you say that, bro. I think that I haven't really seen him in the U.S. men's national team much, right? And with Arsenal, you're Arsenal guy, so you've seen him, right? You've seen him.
I mean, if anybody, okay, so a lot of people were trying to flame Balogun for the latest chance he missed against Nuremberg in the preseason.
No, not at all.
What I'm saying is, what I like about him is that in order to even get that chance, he had to break away. He had to get back turned against the center backs, had to receive the ball, turn, break away from the back line, and create the opportunity. A lot of forwards can't do that easily. His speed and his power kind of allowed him to do that fairly quickly. His finishing needs work, but I like that as a young striker. I right now, to me, Balogun, only with 2 games on the national team, is better than any other striking option that we have right now, for sure. 100%.
I mean, I'm still a Pepe guy, even though he's from Dallas. You know, he went to the academy.
And Pepe's like, what I like about that tandem, bro, is that Pepe's like a good change of pace. He's not the same profile as Balogun. Like, he's not the quick, combining with your midfield type of striker. He's someone to go out there, clinical finisher, good in the air. Last 20 minutes, bro, put him in, he can make magic happen. He's clutch. I think it's just a different type of profile that you can use to change the tempo of the game.
Fair. So congrats to Mexico winning that. Like, let's see, who was that said that? Obed, shout out Obed tuning in. I don't know.
Lamborghini.
Yeah, he said hats off to Lamborghini, the manager. That was the manager winning the Copa Oro.
But now what do they do? Do you hire him?
Your thoughts on this comment here?
That he should not have left.
I mean, it worked out for him in the end. He's at PSV now.
Did it though?
No, but look, I will say this, Harry, from the player's perspective,
you got to go when it's an opportunity.
Yes, 1, but 2, we're also kind of in this age where there's some clout that comes with the moves, right? When you're hearing that he's going to go for 18 million, and you want to be that guy, like, part of your ego as a player wants to be that guy. Like, dude, I want to be the guy who is the record-setting transfer, for my club, and then went on to set the kind of the bar for how people think about MLS forwards. Yeah, like you want to be that guy. Part of ego just tells you want to do that. I think he could have stayed another season, like just one more, maybe. But I don't have any problem with the move. It's just that I don't think he was ready for the Bundesliga.
He was 19, right, when he left?
Yeah. You actually, I think he might have been 20 already.
20? Oh yeah, he may have been.
Yeah,
he was right there though.
Yeah,
he was
right
there.
Still like a teenager in my opinion. Like still young as hell.
Yeah.
I just think that he made a jump too fast. That's why I said with Ferreira, I think if he moves at 22 years old, I
didn't want him to leave. I was
gonna say a European league that's not top 5. That's it. And look at Pepe. He's getting goals for Groningen.
Well, Wolfsburg would have probably been the more ideal team to go to whenever he was linked with Germany, not Augsburg fighting for relegation, where you're going to be chasing the game almost every game, bro. You need experience. You need good experience, not chasing the game experience.
That's fair. They just saw someone who was scoring clutch goals and has a lot of upside, right? Because he's young. But I think the Eredivisie is perfect. And look, I as a Dallas fan, I it sounds so messed up to say, I don't get too married to players. Like, I just don't. We move them on. That's what we do, bro. Like,
right? Because that's what. Yeah.
We get a player, we have him for a few years, and then we move them on. We sell them, we take our money, and then that's that. So I'm not mad about the Pepe deal, even though we didn't reinvest the funds into players. We reinvested into infrastructure for the National Soccer Hall of Fame and stadium and shit like that. But at the end of the day, the players can do what they got to do, man.
Pepe leaving was the
Ferreira
best
will
thing that
leave
could have
too.
happened to Ferreira. What do you think?
No.
No, right? No, I think
No.
they could have
Do
played.
you remember how many
together.
goals we were scoring a game when both were in
Yeah,
the game?
together, bro.
Mhm. When they
Yeah,
were
they
both
were-
in the
yeah.
game, they were lethal. I mean, we put 5 on Austin with those two up front.
Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah. So, dude, check this out, bro. Check this out. Austin FC has a deal with PSV. So I
He's
doubt.
not coming back to MLS. Bro.
I
And
doubt
he's
it.
not going to Austin. He's a
But,
homegrown
dude,
FC Dallas
I
player.
would love.
I
to
don't. He
have
can't.
Pepe
He
in
can't
my-
go back, right?
No,
I would love Pepe
no.
on loan. He could.
Even if there was a
Why not?
magical fairy tale world where that was possible, he would never go to Austin. He's literally a
think he'd
homegrown
go to
FC Dallas
Austin.
player.
Yeah, he wouldn't
Um,
come to Austin.
It's like San Ferreira would go, you know. And I just
but
don't
he
think
can score goals at Q too, so why not?
I think we're at the end of the day, it was a good move for him. It went well. He's now going to be at PSV. I think he's going to be a well-suited club. He'll compete for more than just the domestic trophies. He'll now be in a position for Europa League, I believe. So yeah, bro. I mean, I'm excited for him. But he's never coming
sure.
back, and that's fine.
Yeah. So Obed, respect. You say you don't follow Dallas much. Yeah, Ferreira and Pepe last year, man. They were 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, they were good. They were good together. They complemented each other well. Ferreira was actually like a 10 at that point, and Pepe was more than 9.
That's my point, right? That to me is a little more natural. Like he wasn't even like a true like interior midfielder. He was just like a free roam center forward. Like Ferreira just kind of moved where he needed to move to distribute the ball. Pepe is a clinical 9. Pepe is exactly who you want leading the front line.
Right.
For Ferreira if he's gonna stay in Dallas, we need to get someone.
And he
like
benched
Pepe.
Dallas's DP Franco Jara. So, dude.
I mean, to be fair, but Franco Jara wasn't really doing too much at that point.
But dude, at 18 years
how old
old,
is Franco Jara? Was he 30?
he was like
31?
30. Yeah, he was like 30 something already. He was getting there.
He moved like he was 36, bro. I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, Franco Jara, I think we were already kind of pushing him out, especially after we lost to you guys in the playoffs. And so after that season, it was like, all right, dude, you got to go. But we need look, and Jimenez is supposed to be that guy. And look, where is he? He's injured on the bench, being useless to us, taking up a DP spot. It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense to me, you know. And I'll be honest. The fact that even if he was healthy, I don't even know if he'd be producing, because Jimenez, dude, his finishing ability. Granted, he's still not a full season in under FC Dallas just yet, but I haven't been impressed. I have
that firepower. They're just not. There's not. I don't know, man. It's just lost right now, man. And Ferreira not being there does not help. Does not help, bro.
But we have enough firepower. It just needs to start, bro. It needs to get going. I mean, hopefully Areola and Velasco just start moving.
That's what I mean. Like it just it's there, bro. It's like FIFA, right? Like if it was a FIFA game, you already know what to expect from these players. But it's not like that right now.
No.
When does the transfer window close for MLS?
Like September.
Oh, that goes that far.
Yeah, it's a weird, like a second week of September, I think.
Because I was wondering if we're getting kind of close, if you guys see any moves that your team's.
Nah, bro, I'm for real. It's like late.
We no moves.
Look it up, man.
That's what I'm looking at.
I don't think so. I don't think Dallas making any more moves.
So
I mean, maybe for a defender. I don't know, but not an attacker.
Dude, we need a center back. Austin FC needs a center back before the window closes. That's what we need. A center back.
Man,
you guys are wrong. Hold on, you guys are wrong. The July 5th to Wednesday, August 2nd.
Oh, it's August. Okay.
August
I
2nd.
I don't know why.
September. Last year was September.
I don't think it was. I think you're confusing the freeze date. The roster freeze date is the 13th, but the secondary transfer window, July 5th to August 2nd. And the reason why I bring that up, and we didn't touch base on this, former captain DP Alex Ring sitting out, injured. What's the deal?
He got growing problems. Growing problems, man. So that growing monster got him. Alex Ring could be on the move. We did offload Jite. I think we talked about it last time. We loaned him out for a year, which is good. Redes was supposed to be on the move this week. I don't know how true that is.
He scored a goal.
And he scored his first MLS goal 3 years after he got signed. Congratulations, Redis.
And now you're about
All
to get
the
rid of him.
Redis guys, all the Redis fans.
That's
y'all keep
his
at it, bro.
that's
Let's
his
go.
his
We'll
trophy.
get another one in
for-
3 years. We'll get another one in 3 years. Just like Rigoni. Just
He
like
keeps
Rigoni.
cashing
You
that
know?
check. He keeps cashing that
Bro,
check.
Tarek, bro, we got so many people in Austin cashing checks, bro. It's crazy. Like B said on on Top Flight, y'all better be saving those checks, man, because I don't know if you're ever gonna get another deal as good as this. We got some players that are making some great amount of money, and I don't get it. But Ring, say he was to get loaned out or sold, we have Colemanitz. This is out. He's out on injury. We'll get that spot. That's a U22 spot. And at this point, I did read that we could buy up his contract so to open up that U22 spot. If Redes gets sold, right, he's gone. So then we have Jite not on the books. We don't have Redes on the books. And then Kolmanich, he gets on a supplemental roster or some spot like that, right? That's where he would go. And then Rigoni, people think that Rigoni could leave somewhere. Don't think that could happen. Nobody's gonna want Rigoni. And Ring's the other guy on loan. If Ring gets to sit on loan or somebody picks him up, I think now would be the good time. He can play center back. He'll walk your dog for you. He'll do whatever you need, man. He's a man of all trades. So check me out. If we were able to free up all this spot in an imaginary world where we're playing Inter Miami at Q2 and Messi starting, right? In an imaginary world, we're buying an expensive DP with all these slots that open, and Precourt would open up the wallet book, hey, let's spend some money. That's an imaginary world. That's not going to happen, guys. Never going to happen. Never.
Precourt don't open his wallet. We saw that.
He will. No, he will, bro. All right, Austin fan. Come down. He will open his book.
Dude, I'm a Crew fan. Come on, dude.
He will. Trust me. He will. We've seen it with Rodo. You're telling me that, dude? Did you not hear what he said? He said we can't, fix the roster spot. We can't fix any of that DP money we spend on there, but we can spend money on our staff.
And Miami can.
Yeah, that's true. They got Beckham. They got a lot of influence there.
So
they got a lot of wiggle room there.
Dude, don't tell me Precourt doesn't have influence. He had a freaking
dude.
Austin
But I know if
about.
all that were to happen, Austin FC would be really in the market to be signing one of these big guys. I think right now where Jose says we're still small. Nobody really knows who we are. We're still growing, guys.
I understand that.
To expect a big DP signing like even to compare it, bro. Ache. It's not gonna happen right now, guys. We've got to just be a little bit patient and really go for those under the radar kind of guys, right? That are really good, but still kind of coming up, and not these star-studded guys, because the ego goes a long way. No, we need someone that can come to Austin, accept the culture that we have, which is a group, and that's what we need to get. And a center back. Center back is first on the radar. They can adjust. But
that's why I bring up this conversation, because I think Jose needs a right back or left back, one of the two. I think I've seen that, and I know Austin needs a center back, and in my opinion, you need a backup striker.
We need a right back.
Right.
But I was gonna say for Austin, it's not that you don't need a big name as a DP; you need the right name. And I mean, because look, bro. I mean, if Ache had ended up in Austin instead of Houston, I mean, the fans would have gone nuts. You can create that, but you just need the right player. You guys are signing DPs that just don't make sense. I don't know, bro. And I imagine. So who are your three DPs? Is one of them isn't a striker, are they? So who are they?
Ring and DeRussi. Who's the third?
You're on mute, by the way.
My bad. Driussi,
mm-hmm.
Rigoni, and Alex Ring. He's right.
Okay. So I mean, at the end of the day, I was just making sure it wasn't someone I don't know, like Giassi or something. But at the end of the day, I don't.
It's Alex Ring.
Yeah, but I mean, Ring has moment, and he's playing out of position anyway. I just think you guys need the right DP, bro. The right DP, right?
So you want to play your DP out of position?
If he could do that effectively, yeah. It's not about whether or not he's a DP. Is he a
So
versatile enough player to do
you'd
it?
want to play your
But Ring should have never been a
your-
DP, though. I think
Facts.
no, he shouldn't. But
But he
they
is,
want
though.
to. But he is exactly. He is.
Oh, I got you.
He is. So let's get to that point. Alan Velasco, you want him playing left back?
I mean, he does play a lot of different positions.
I'm
All over
saying
the
would
field.
you
Oh,
want him
damn.
left back,
Smacked
starting
him down on
going
that
forward.
one.
But I'm saying, would you want him going forward playing left back like every game? It's left back, left back, left back.
Not every game, but if it was necessary, I mean, he has a good work rate. Like it's subjective, bro. It's about can the player do the job. And sometimes Alex Ring, center back, is such a decision
Sometimes.
based.
Okay, that's a big word. Sometimes he can do the job, bro. But most of the time, he's too small to play center back.
I'm
bro.
agreeing with you, and it's making my point. That's what I'm saying. You guys need to find the right guy, whether it's a big name or not. Doesn't really matter. That's kind of irrelevant.
No, yeah,
I mean,
I don't want a big name center back. I'm not saying I want a big name center back.
but it
I'm
could
saying we
be,
could
and
go
it
within
might
the
still
league.
be. It might still be a good hire. It might still be a good find. So
But
it
my
is
whole,
just
my
could
whole
be.
point on this was that you guys have, 2 weeks basically during Leagues Cup to be able to
I don't think we're gonna sign anybody. Me personally,
to be able to fill the holes, to kind of make that playoff push.
I don't know if you guys sign anybody either, to be honest. But I mean, maybe.
I could see us signing a center back because it's needed. You know, it'd have to be. Man, bro, I don't even know at this point. Really, bro, it's because it's there's no transparency between like what we're even looking at, what market we're looking at, what leagues we're looking at, like, you know, so it's so hard to like, oh, like these guys, look at these guys, you know, it's who should we even look at, dude?
The different
There's
windows make it difficult.
There's
yeah.
30 to 40,000 professional teams out there. Like, who the hell can, you know, who do you
But you have
target?
a new technical director from Man City.
Exactly.
That
He's not about to do
knows
nothing
that
this
has
window, though.
connections.
He's not doing nothing this
But he
window, bro.
does. If not, you're throwing away a window.
Bro, but how
Yeah,
can
he
you
has
expect
the
him to come in here and
opportunity.
just do that all of a sudden whenever
But he doesn't need to make a
Sean
big.
Rubio has been scouting for half a year already.
But he
You don't
doesn't
come
need to
and do
make a
that. You
big
respect
move.
what's going on already.
But
That's
he's got to make
that's how
a
you
move.
build like the relationship.
I don't know if he has to make a move. I agree with RB. I don't think it's like if he does, fine, cool, whatever, right? And then cool, he came and hit the ground running. But if he doesn't, why just go out there and spend more money because there's some pressure to do
Exactly.
it? Like,
Wait for the winner. And the winner, you know how many contracts are done? Like half, like a third of our roster.
I don't know about the contract situation. I'm just saying I'm not.
But a
fan
third of our
spending money
roster
if you don't
is
have
like
to.
done. A third of our roster contract is done. We send them on their way, and then there goes Rodo. And he's like, all right.
But the reason
this
why
is
I
what I
say
got
he
now.
has to make a move, they don't need Ring this year. They're not using him properly. He still has value. Whether we agree or not, he still has some value within MLS. You can't tell me that there isn't some club, let's say like the Rapids, or somebody that could use a defensive midfielder, right? Because that's what his primary position is. That has great leadership, that can play that position above average. You can't tell me that they can't find a spot for him to move and then bring in some sort of center back that's got the height, whether you got to go to USL or something along those lines, bring in somebody along those lines, because you can't keep Ring's not a center back. I know he can play it, yes, but is he a center back? No. Bring in somebody for the position.
So, yeah, I agree, Alex. I don't know if you were listening, but yeah, I agree. We don't need a crazy signing. We just need a center back. Moving forward, it's been an episode, guys. Episode 50. I appreciate everyone who came through. Like I said, I already gave y'all my Grammy shout out. Send y'all home like that. You already know what we got to do. We got to plug my boy Goals.tv, man. I'm telling y'all, the Netflix of freaking soccer, guys. If you're not there already, I don't know what you're doing. You're missing out. The guy, and the channel is just growing. It's growing and growing and growing. I'm telling you, you probably go on there tomorrow from today to tomorrow and find like a whole bunch of new episodes, a whole bunch of new content creators, a whole bunch of new stuff that's going on. They're covering the Women's World Cup. They got James Riley on there, dude. He's doing some crazy stuff. It's super exclusive on the show right now. And if you want it for free, You go on there, you use code FIRE. The app is on Apple. It's on Google. It's wherever you need it, man. So Netflix of soccer, bro. Let me know what's going on over there, Jose.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you already mentioned it. I mean, Women's World Cup, it's our first exclusive content that's ever come to the platform before. So if anybody's going to be checking it out, guys, the game started like 2 a.m. tomorrow.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. It's going to be a long day, bro. It's going to be a long day.
And then if you're a golf fan, the Open Cup over in England or wherever it's playing, Scotland, wherever it is, it's off at 3.
So there you go.
I look. So I already told my wife I'll probably be on the couch tonight because that way I can set my alarm for 2 o'clock because I like to watch the first game of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Watch some golf because I do enjoy watching.
At least
golf
you have a choice.
In the morning. The
I just sleep
system.
on the couch. That's why I get kicked too now. No.
Hey, so who's your pick for the Women's World Cup?
There's so many debutantes in this tournament. I don't know. I think a dark horse is going to do something in this tournament. With that said, I don't have a pick to win it. I will say this. I do think the U.S. don't. I think that it's hard to overcome. People want to be optimistic and say, oh, experience counts for a lot and they're a tournament team and that's cool. I get it. But that many injuries, man, to crucial players and relying a lot on some pretty, high quality youth, but still youth nonetheless. Yes, some veterans in there, but a couple of them have been injured recently and just now coming back. I don't know, man. It's if this was the men's side, I'd be probably even more negative about it. I think they go out like in the semis. I think the women's national team just doesn't go to the final. But I could be wrong. People are already telling me I'm wrong. That's cool. But
I got U.S. and England with England winning it
in the final. Yeah, yep. England's nasty this year, to be honest. I mean, we've the build has been there for a couple of years.
Germany's a good shout.
They're always a good shout. Canada
Brazil,
is usually a good shout.
Don't sleep on Brazil, dude. Brazil, I think, could bring it as well.
It's Mata's last tournament, so you gotta hope that they do. There's a lot to be excited about with this World Cup, guys. If anybody, is just now getting to the women's game and hasn't tuned in yet, a lot of storylines, a lot of countries that honestly you probably would never see for the men's World Cup. So I would go check that shit out. I'm gonna watch it. I'm kind of like the opening match of a tournament. It's just kind of like commemorative for me. So I'll probably try to tune in at least the second half. 2 a.m. is kind of rough, but I might be up with the little one anyway. So we'll see. But
that's prime time hour right there, right?
yeah,
that's prime time, baby.
2 or 3 in the morning. Yeah, I'm usually probably up anyway. Yeah. But now we have an excuse to watch more footy. So
that's right. So yeah, Goals TV, man, Goals.tv. You can go ahead and finish going on what's going on over there. James Riley, bro, cool, bro.
He's cool. Dude, one of the youngest journalists in the game. He's actually a really cool guy. I like what he's doing.
He's been to Austin a few times.
Yeah, bro. He has some crazy stories about when he first got into covering this game and who he kind of met along the way. Man, he's got a long way to go, but he's already done some cool stuff.
Any watch-alongs either that you guys have got coming up, either for the Women's World Cup or the Leagues Cup?
Yes, I'm opting because it comes once every 4 years, and my channel, are probably gonna be upset by it. But at the end of the day, bro, Women's World Cup's gonna take priority right now. I will stream every U.S. match on the Goals TV YouTube channel. My Bromigo personal channel for the FC Dallas will still take place as long as those games don't conflict. Unfortunately, on Friday, boys, against Charlotte, it's at the exact same time, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So nothing I can do about that. It is what it is, bro. I mean, I'm tuned in for the U.S.
My boy Jose, that's what I'm trying to get at. Is Goals.tv. The guy grinds, bro. He's working. So he will not let you down. He will not let you go from today to tomorrow without there being some new content for you to just soak in, bro. It's
and if you're a Verde fan, we just got the Verde pendant on Goals TV. Shout out to the Verde pendant. Some cool dudes over there.
Paul and the Logans.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to hopefully convince them to scale it up to video over a certain amount of time. It'll be fun to see what they do. But outside of that, we got some really our second exclusive piece of content will come as early as tomorrow. MLS focused. It's very, very banter heavy. It's right up your alley, RB. Working with 5-6 different content creators from various other clubs. And we're creating a bunch of just evergreen MLS content. It'd be a lot of fun, bro. You would like it.
Bro, this is so funny. RB selling goals like the ShamWow guy. Elite salesman performance.
And honestly,
I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it, bro. That's the thing. That's the thing. Go get your free
here we
lifetime
go.
code. Fire, bro. Fire. Code fire.
More
Go
importantly,
get it.
bro, just support Texas Ring of Fire. If you fuck with this, if you fuck with this
support the
show, just go get an
Hey.
account, and every time the code is used, it helps the show. That's it.
Bro, so I've been going every week and subscribing on a new account. So I can pay myself.
I can't. Go for it, bro. You should.
Joke. 15 payments of $19.99. All right, boys. So episode 50, man. This was a fun one. We finally made it, bro. Can't wait to make to 100. And let's keep going, man. Like I said, bro, I just really want to shout out my family, man. My wife, she helps me through all this, bro. She supports me. She gives me the time to have all this. So I appreciate it. My kids, everybody, bro. So when y'all see this later on in life, I appreciate y'all. Jose,
and if you don't have a
too.
Houston guy by episode 100, I quit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have to have a Houston guy, man. Who's Obed? If you can get on camera, come on, bro.
Oh, okay, bro. We're not recruiting from the audience.
So, Harry, I appreciate you, man. You've been with me for. Do you remember what episode you started?
Harry, get a Dynamo jersey.
I'm old, dude.
Harry, get a Dynamo jersey. And
yeah.
we know what the solution is. Just get a Dynamo jersey. Rock that scarf in your corner. I see it. The Dynamo scarf. Put that on.
Yes, I have a Dynamo scarf right next to Austin and Dallas.
So you can sub technically for any of us at any point in time. So, we'll rock that
She was closer to his heart, though.
Okay.
The Verde.
San Antonio. There's only one team, buddy.
Hey, I saw that one star on your jersey. Pretty sick. Pretty sick, Harry. Something we don't have.
That's all I do, Obed.
Obed says I just talk shit.
Obed said, I'm from Houston.
There you go.
What's up? I don't have a setup. Just talk shit. All right, guys. So appreciate y'all, man. Hey, all the listeners, man, from all over the world, wherever you're from, bro, wherever you're from. There's Ireland. There's I've seen Ivory Coast. I've seen Finland. I've seen all kind of great, So appreciate y'all everywhere. Episode 50. Episode 51 will be out next Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Hopefully, we'll see. Try to stay consistent on this 9:30 Wednesday thing. My bosses are on me about that one, so got to do that. So shout out, man, everyone. Appreciate it. Episode 50, Harry, Jose. We'll catch y'all next week. Stay better than my friends. Any closing? Y'all good? Bye.
Nah, GG's.